Hello, bonjour, namaste, ni hao, and ohio, everybody. What is going on? It is Galeriot here. Welcome back to the YouTube channel once again for another Danmachi Memoria Freese video. And today we are going to be taking on the latest season of WARGAMES with a little bit of a challenge. And that challenge is going to be only taking 3-star units. Yes, this is the challenge that I've been talking about for the last couple of weeks. I even mentioned it in the free-to-play only units challenge we did last week, that we were going to be doing a 3-star only challenge, and today that is what we're going to be doing. We're not taking any 4 stars, no free-to-play units, and no 2 stars. It's only 3-star units. Now, I know most of you guys are probably thinking that, Gale, this is a very obvious 0-10. I'm gonna get swept. It's going to be easy pickings for my enemies. I'm just gonna lower my score all the way down to 3,000, basically. I'm gonna go all the way down to King 3. But where's the fun if I don't try something? You know what I mean? So let's see how this goes. Maybe we might get 1 win. I'm hoping we get at least 1 win, but I'm not expecting it whatsoever in this video. Now, of course, if you guys go on to enjoy this video, remember to leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel for more Danmachi and Danmachi Memoria Freese content. I will be doing a video on Record Buster as well with 3-star units as well as free-to-play units only. So be sure to check that out whenever we get the next Record Buster, which should actually be during the Master of Familiar WARGAMES week, which is next week. So be sure to check that out when that does happen. Of course, I'm very excited to try that out. But leave a comment down below as well. Let me know which unit is your favorite amongst the 3-star and 2-star selection. I don't think I'm going to be making a video on the 2-star units because I feel like it's kind of invalid considering I'm already doing the 3-star unit challenge, and to be quite honest, they are more or less the same, in if not exactly the same. The 3-star units just have more stats. If you look at their kits, they're pretty much identical actually. It's just that the units in the 3-star selection just have slightly higher modifiers, in the sense of slightly higher percentages and better stats. All right, so let me know which one of your which one of the 3 stars and 2 stars is your favorite, I should say. All right, let's get into the war games and let's show you guys the team. So this is the team we had last week. Of course, you can go and check out that video. It's called the True Free-to-Play Challenge. Of course, we only took free-to-play units as part of war games, so we're going to be doing the exact same thing, except this time around we're only taking 3-star units. So this is the team that I am rocking, and I know you're probably wondering, Gale, why am I taking a non-MLB 3-star into this fight, and how do I not have that unit at MLB? Well, to be quite honest, more often than not, I tend to sell all my 3-star dupes or at sell all, right? So it automatically sells everything, and as a result, unfortunately, I could not MLB some of these units because I'm still trying to gather all the 3 stars once again, you know, especially now that the game is approaching its end of service, you know, inevitably 10 months, 12 months down the line. I think it's time I start collecting all of these once again, and I start MLBing all of my 3 stars and 2 stars properly. So obviously some of my units are unfortunately not MLB in this team, specifically Miak, but I could not take him. He was actually one of the most meta units way back when because of what he could do. He could inflict a guaranteed poison damage on the entire enemy lineup, honestly, and this was something that was insane at the time, because at the time we didn't have that many glorious anklets running about. We didn't have a lot of assists running about. In fact, I don't think we had a poison res assist until much later. We did get one, of course. She was our final 3-star assist that we got. Actually, it was this Ahmed. She was the final 3-star unit we actually got in I think she was the final 3-star summonable unit I think we got. I don't remember if after that we got a 3-star free-to-play unit, but I'm pretty sure she was the last 3-star summonable unit. So unfortunately she was the last one, but what she did bring to the table was poison res 100%. Once she came into the game, Miak unfortunately died out, both the 3-star variant as well as the 2-star variant, because there were 2 Miaks that could inflict poison. So it was really good. He was amazing for the time, and I remember how much of a menace he was. So we're going to be taking him once again to just see how it goes, of course, right? Along with that, I am taking this Welf, which may be a little bit confusing. He's a defense type unit, right? But he also has this very interesting mechanic that they've never brought back since I think literally 2017, 2018, and it's the reflex mechanic. So let's see how that goes. I'm very curious to see if that will work at all, to be quite honest. And then the rest of these units, well, of course, Riveria is there to heal. I put in Tionate for ailment. You can see Mikoto's there to debuff. I mean, all of these units actually surprisingly have their sort of like abilities already from the previous time we used the 3-star units, because Danmemo, I think a year ago, up till a year ago, used to regularly do a special war game season where you could only take 3-star units. It would sort of be like a replacement to training war games sometimes, right? So it was kind of cool in that regards, but they haven't done it in over a year, unfortunately. So as a result, we aren't able to use our 3-star units, but they used to do that. And I feel like it would have been amazing if they could continue with that, right? If they would introduce certain restrictions like a male only war games or a female only war games. That's something we've been telling them to do since like 2018, but they've never done it, unfortunately, because I feel that could bring up some interesting teams and stuff like that, because you have to just come up with new teams. Because if you take a look at a team like this, for example, right, this is a female only team, right? So obviously this fills out the female only team, you know, requirement. But say, for example, you're running, say, a team like this, I would have to remove my male units in order and bring in some female units. So I think it would have been cool if they did that, but alas, I doubt they'll ever do it now, you know, with the game's condition and everything. So we move on. Let's see how we do. Let's get into the 10 matches and let's see how the 3-star team is capable of handling themselves. Oh, wait a minute. Nah, surely not. Surely not. Surely we do not win. There's just no way we win. I can't believe we got a reflect off. Hold on. What is happening here? I am just astounded. Wait, are we actually gonna win? Nah, I do not believe this. I'm actually winning. I'm actually gonna win. Well, I mean, obviously I'm gonna win. I'm just in shock. The reason why I'm quiet is because I'm just in shock, to be quite honest. I can't believe what I'm watching. I cannot believe what I'm seeing right here. I actually won a match. Also, I was trying to lower the... I'm moving my screen a little bit because for some reason it wasn't covering the bottom. Okay. I wasn't expecting to win the first match. So that's 1-0. Okay. Alright, let's see what we're going up against. Okay, I mean, I think we know how the... Okay, I'm facing up against somebody in Jester. Fantastic. I mean, I'm surprised Wolf survived that, to be quite honest. I am surprised Wolf survived that. Actually, you know what I'm going to do right here? Before we get into the next match, I want to show you guys the stats of these units, right? So let's take a look at Mikoto, for example, right? Mikoto's a balanced type unit. You can see the stats right here. I mean, this is just a disgrace, to be honest. This is absolutely foul, because if you take a look at these stats, right, and then compare it to another balanced unit that came out last year, the 5th anniversary Melia. Look at that. Literally look at the difference, man. It's insane. The closest stat is literally endurance, and that's it. And even then, it's a 300 difference. It's crazy. It's honestly nuts. I don't know what to say. I mean, I genuinely feel that Danmemo should have probably dropped more 3-star units over time. I think it would have been way better. We're facing off against somebody in Battle Princess. That's insane. Please do not drop my points by like 30 because of that, please. But no, as I was saying, you know, I feel like Danmemo kind of dropped the ball after they stopped releasing 3-star units. I mean, the 3-star units were going to get outdated. The reason why you see games like FGO still have really good 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, and 4-star units in comparison to their 5 stars and them being very usable is, one, they design their content in such a way where every unit is usable. Not only that, they give skills and abilities to these 3 stars and 2 stars where they are usable, and then on top of that you can increase their stats and everything through certain means, right? I feel like if Danmemo continuously regularly released 3-star units, you know, I could see the stats increasing. Like, at least the 3-star units would have S's across the boards and maybe some double S's at MLB. And then furthermore, what could have been done for these units, right, is give them special abilities, right? Give them special crazy abilities like Wealth. For example, his reflect ability, give it to a 3-star Wealth. I think that would have been absolutely fantastic. Sure, the reflect ability would have been way too strong for a 4-star potentially, right? But if you gave it to a new modern day 3-star unit, I think a lot of people would have been absolutely fine with it, in all honesty. And I think a lot of people would have been a-okay. The fact that they've given it to, of course, unfortunately, they've not given it to any of these units and they've stopped releasing these 3 stars makes it a lot more trickier, unfortunately. It's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. Like, look at that. The reflect for a 3-star unit to do 5,000 damage through a reflect. You can tell that if a 4-star unit came into play and we actually had a proper reflecting wealth, it would have been insane. So I never expected them to continue with the reflect because it was just such a broken ability. And I remember for one heroic trial specifically, we actually cheesed it with an old 4-star wealth that had the reflect ability. Of course, now that we don't have, well, now that, you know, that wealth is too old, this wealth is a 3-star and also too old, you know, that reflect ability is no longer valuable. But still, if you were to keep that ability in this day and age with a more modern 3-star, for example, right, I think it would have been so cool. So I still think they could have easily continuously released maybe 2 stars and 3 stars with unique abilities. That would have made them so much more interesting. That would have made them so much more better, because I understand that most gacha games don't even give much value to these common rarities, you know, these 2 stars, 3 stars, the rares, the SRs, right? They don't give them much value and much love, right? They only give value to these big hitters. But then you look at more other games right now, right? You look at Arknights, FGO, Genshin, Honkai, and all of these games have one thing in common, and it's that all these units, even if they're low rarities or high rarities, or, you know, they're uncommons, commons, super rares, ultra rares, whatever they may be, they're all very much usable characters. So I feel like, you know, they've designed the game and the units in such a way where it allows for that to happen. But unfortunately, because of the way, you know, Danmemo is and just the way other games are designed, they've just stopped caring about these games, unfortunately. Or stopped caring about these units, is what I mean to say. I mean, you could argue that they've stopped caring about the game to a degree, but I mean, they've stopped caring about these rarities, unfortunately, which is a damn shame. I do genuinely believe they could have easily, you know, released a couple of more 3 stars and 2 stars with these unique abilities, and a lot more people would be gassed about these units. You would see people trying to do challenge videos to this day with 3 stars and 2 stars. You know, I would have so much fun if I could do that, you know. If they had kept releasing 3 stars and 2 stars, you best believe I would be making videos on, like, how to beat the final trial with 3-star units only, how to beat heroic trial with 3-star units only, how to beat 7 zone with 3-star units only. I can't do that right now, because if I take them into those stages, they are 100%, 1000% going to lose. Okay, maybe we got our second win, by the way. Maybe, just maybe. I'm not gonna put my bets on it. But let's see. Yeah, we won. I think we won. I think we can safely say we won. All right, so 2 out of 9 matches so far we've won. I mean, I'll take it, man. I'm not complaining, considering I went into this video saying literally we're gonna get an 0-10 sweep, and I was expecting it. Okay, maybe 3-10. That is impressive, I must admit. I'm shocked. I am genuinely astounded that we managed to actually get a possible 3 out of 10 matches won, man. That is insane. Unbelievable. It's unbelievable scenes, Jeff. It's unbelievable scenes. There's just no way. I can't believe this. Well, hang on a second. Maybe not. I shouldn't speak too soon. Because it's very possible that we might lose here. Because they're gonna get their special arts off as well. And I don't know who's gonna launch first. Is it gonna be us or them? It's gonna be us. Alright, let's see how this goes. Okay, we got 1 down. Lafia is gonna pop off. Let's see how much this does. We survived. Okay, I think we win this. now that we've got two out of their three out of four, 1 out of 4 units down on their side, we've defeated one enemy. We have the upper advantage by 1 unit. We're gonna win. I'm struggling to speak because I'm just astounded by this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just so confused by this the fact that we're actually potentially winning this fight. It's just insane. I mean, the thing is, we're also winning by an easy amount as well in terms of HP. So even if this goes to turn 15, we win this. We will win this. Come on, team. Show them the true power of the 3 stars. I mean, to be fair, the April Fool's units are also 3 stars basically, but you know, we move. We do not speak about that. We do not speak about that. Lafia is gonna launch again. Aspara Illusion. All right, let's see. Not bad. Almost lost Tsione there. Almost lost Tsione there. And I think we do indeed take the W. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. We got up into King 2. 3 out of 10 matches won. I can't believe it. Wait, did this team do actually better than the free-to-play team? I need somebody to go back and check for me. I don't know, man. I feel like this team actually won more matches. Now, I know that this is probably down to the fact that, well, we did face a lot more meme teams, but I cannot believe that this team actually won the matches. I can't believe it. Crazy stuff. Big shout out to this Hestia, by the way. This Hestia is huge. 30% STR, by the way. That's the reason why Tsione was able to hit so well in those matches. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know what you guys thought of this video. Leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel for more Danmachi and Danmachi Memoria Freese content. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take it easy, everybody. Bye-bye.